Jirej. Ak.
I refer. And we. UIR.
In wedge.
Gerek. Urifer. Bea.
And we refer. I refer.
In a jirek. Ak. Antio. UAE. Jirej. Ak. Erifir.
And Tayo. I refer. Greek. Tayo refer. I refer. And we Tayo.
Erifir.
Entio.
Antio.
Inage. Arek. Bea.
Jirej. Hayo. Jirej. Antio.
Entio. Gereg. Entio. Urifer. In wedge.
And which. Tayo. UIR. Greek UIR. Greek UIR.
In a jirek.
Greek UIR. Greek Tayo.
Entio. Er. Urifer. Gerek. In wedge. Urifer. Nu. Entio. Nu. Nu. Gerek. Urifer. Tayo. Entio.
And which.
In wedge. Nu. Tayo. Nu. In wedge. In wedge. Urifer.
And which.
Grig.
Greek UIR.
Inage.
Inage.
Erect.
You refer.
Antio. Erifir. In wedge. Hayo. UAE.
Inage. Erect. Nu.
Antio. Hayo.
Inage.
Grig.
Erect.
Ayatawit.
Inage. Erect. Inage. Erect. Tayo.
Jirej. Hayo.
Bea. Entio. Ak.
In a jirek. Hayo. Erifir.
Inito. You refer. Baya. Inito. Refer.
UIR. UIR. Tayo.
Inito. Baya.
Inage. Entio.
Grig. Inito.
Gerek. UAR.
You refer.
In wedge.
And I refer.
Gerek.
Jirej.
In Baya.
Inage. Erect.
You refer.
Antio. In wedge. Ak. Erifir.
Inage. Erect. Nu. In wedge.
Jirej. Hayo.
Gerek. Urifer.
In a jirek.
Gerek. Ak.
Inito. Air.
Entio.
In a
UAE,
UAE, Antio Erifir. In Wedge,
UAE, Gerek, UAE, Gerek, Inage, Erek, Gerek, Wedge, Entiu, in Wedge,
Inito repair.
Gerek, Bea,
In which tayo.
in Wedge, Tayu, Irifer, Entiu, Entiu, Nu, Inage, Erek, Entiu,
In which tayo repair. Inito repair. Rig. EU repair.
Gerek, Irifer,
Antio,
Rig tayo.
Inage, Erek,
In which tayo.
in Wedge, Entiu, Inage, Erek, UER,
Rig.
Gerek, UER, Inage, Erek, in Wedge,
Girej, Ak, UAE,
Gerek, Yawet, Entiu, Bea,
Erifir.
in
In a
Wedge,
Jirek, in a
In
Jirek,
tayo. In which repair. Inito air. In which
Gerek, Bea,
Inito tayo. Inito repair. Rig.
Entiu, in Wedge,
In which tayo.
Entiu, Kro en Yawet,
Rig repair.
Inage, Erek,
Rig repair. Pro iatawit.
Entiu, Irifer, Irifer,
In which iatawit.
Irifer, Ayu,
Inito.
Gerek en Yawet,
Rig iatawit.
Girej,
Entiu, Gerek, Yawet,
In
Yawet,
which air. Inito.
Inage, Erek,
Into EUEO.
Inage, Erek,
Rig air.
in a Jirek, Girej,
Inito iatawit.
in a UAE, Girej,
Inito iatu.
Into
Rig repair.
Entiu, Irifer, Tayu, Atu,
In which air.
Girej, Erifir, and UAE,
Irifer,
In which tayo. In which
UER,
Inito.
in Wedge,
Inito air. In which
Girej, Erifir,
Rig.
Urer,
Inito repair. Inito. EU repair.
in a Jirek,
Entiu, in Yawet, UER. In which.
Into you.
In which. Ak.
Inito. UIR.
In you rare.
Grig. In which. Ak.
Jirej.
Into you. Into you.
In which.
Antio. Erifir.
In which.
Gerek.
In which.
UER. Gerek.
In which. In which.
In which.
Gerek. EU. Gerek. Into you. NUER. Into you. In which. Gerek. Into you. Into you. Into you. At you. Into you.
In which.
Into you. Into you. Into you. In which.
In which. In which. Inito.
Gerek. In which. Gerek.
Gerek. Gerek. UER. Gerek. Into you. In which. UER. Into you.
Grig.
Gerek. Into you.
Gerek. Ak.
In which.
Into you. Into you.
Inito.
Jirej.
In Gerek.
Gerek. Into you. Into in which. Into you. Into you.
Into Gerek. In which.
In which.
Into you. Into you.
Grig. Inito. Grig.
Into you.
Antio.
Gerek. UER. In which. Into you.
Inito.
Into you.
In which.
In which. Into you.
Inejirek.
UER.
In which. Into you. Into you. Gerek. In which. Into you.
In which.
Antio.
Inito.
Gerek. Into UER.
Inito. In which. Inito. In which.
Gerek.
Inito.
Into.
In which you refer. In which.
Gerek. Ak. Into. Ak. In which.
And Gerek. Into you. Into you. Gerek. UER.
Inito. In which. In which.
Antio.
In which.
Erifir.
Grig.
Into you. Into you. Into you.
Into. In Yawetayu.
Inejirek.
In which. UER. Into you. In which. Into you.
Jirej.
Grig.
Into you. Into you. Gerek.
Grig.
Gerek. Into. Beat.
Gerek. And UER.
Gerek. NUER.
In which.
Into. Gerek.
Inito. Grig.
Into.
Grig. In which. Grig. UIR.
And into you. Into you. Into you. UER.
In which. Grig. Inito. You refer.
into you, into you, into Gary, at you, Gary, into you, and into you,
NV repair, UIR, NH,
Into Gary, UER.
Anyway, Gary, you into you, into you, Gary, anyway,
AU retire, after you,
into you, at you, Gary, anyway, into you, into you, into you, into you, into you, into you,
Green repair,
Inuit.
into you, Gary, and into you, Gary, into you,
Inuit. Into you.
anyway, into you, at you, Gary, into you, anyway,
Green wire,
and you, into you,
Gerekfir. Into
and you,
Green UIR,
UAE.
and into you,
Inayu, Tayu, NYU, Tayu,
anyway, UER,
NYU,
And Gerekfir.
NV repair, up, Inito, Tayu, UIR,
Gary,
Inito,
Gerekfir. Tayo. Erifir.
Gary, Inuit.
Green Tayu repair,
Erect.
Gary, into you, at you,
In wet. I add
into
you.
you, Gary, at you,
In a jirek.
NV repair, in shred,
Gary, UER.
Inito,
In a
UIR,
jirek. UAE. Jirek.
Inito air, Tayu IR,
Inuit.
UIR,
Inuit. Into you.
into you, anyway, into you,
In Tayo. UAE. Tayo. UAE.
Into you.
Inito, EU repair,
anyway,
Green EU repair, Green Tayu,
Erect.
In a jirek.
Gary, UER. Into you. Gary. Into you. Nine into shred.
Jirek. Erifir. Tayo. UAE.
Inuit. UER.
Tayu, Tayu,
Jirek.
Inito Tayu,
Gary. Tayu. Gary. And Shrek.
anyway,
Gary. Tayu.
into you, at you,
Into you. Inch. Erect. Inch. Erect. Inch. Erect. UER.
into you, into you, anyway, into you,
UER.
Inito air, up,
anyway, into you,
UER.
UER,
Inch. Erect. UER.
anyway,
Inito,
UER.
You need to bring up, you refer.
I repair. Tayo.
Into you. Into you. Go into you.
Tayo. Tayo repair.
You need to fire.
Tayo repair.
Into you. Into you.
Into you.
Into you. Gary. At you.
You I repair.
Into you.
In which you
Bring up, air.
Tayo.
Into you.
Bring tayo. Bring air. You need to bring air.
The execution was not here. This was something I'd worked on just a little bit. I played 2 practice games with it, and the execution was not there, but certainly the strategy was good. But this was, of the 3 games that I did this was the worst execution. The best part was the fact that I shifted my villagers before I had 400 gold, which slowed my town center down probably 30 seconds, which that's a pretty substantial difference there. I mean, I wasted 30 seconds of like 8 vills doing nothing, and then was just sloppy getting my next town center and such. Just a rough economy here. A lot of idle villagers. I don't know what was going on in my base, but every time I looked, there were like 15 villagers idle. But the game plan I hear was essentially to take control of the map and get the majority of the hunt, which I did. But I did not use that to any sort of advantage. Just a lot of mechanical and fundamental issues behind the scenes, which is what was my downfall there. I would have gone like Ra here, but I don't know if Ra, maybe with the 2 gold mines, Ra would be okay. But I thought my best chance was set, and I think it still is. It's just gotta execute. And the execution was very, very low. Oh. Let's see, probably everybody's raging about the idle villagers. Yes. Yeah, you're right, Rifang. It was not nearly as crisp as the practice. What actually happened there is I miscounted on my vills. I was supposed to leave 5 vills on food, and I think it went to 7. I think I left 7. And I noticed it too late because 5 on food, 4 stay on the hunt, 1 goes to the monument, the rest to gold. Apparently I can't count, and I did not have enough on gold. So yes, that slowed me down quite a bit there. That was a big mistake. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's probably is a 30-second at least delay in heroic, and then that's a lot of ills dying that need not have died. Game 2, I do believe, is Midgard. Seeing as I was thinking of doing set again on this map, but seeing as how my execution was very poor in game 1, I don't know how it will be in game 2. Probably not good. So, well, let's give him his win. Yeah. There's ways where, you know, games that you play that you're like, yeah, I know. That was rough. I know how the day will be, but that's okay. Oh, this is what I need. All right. We will see you guys on the other side of a win. Cross our fingers.
Oso, Osto, Oso, Skopos, Osto, Yuji, Osto, Skopos, Hedgehows, Osto, Mak, Yuji, Mak, Yuji, Bullet, Lost. Mak, Osto, Skopos, Mak, Burek, Osto, Osto, Mak, Skopos, Osto, Mak, Osto, Yuji, Mak, Yuji, Burek, Mak, Yuji, Osto, Burek, Burek, Mak, Yuji, Osto. Yuji, Eshlos, Skopos, Mak, Yuji, Burek, Eshlost, Skopos, Osto, Mak, Burek, Yuji, Osto, Yuji, Eshlost, Yuji, Eshlost, Osto, Burek, Eshlost, Mak, Burek, Eshlost, Skopos, Mak,
Burek, Yuji, Osto, Mine.
Burek, Osto, Yuji, Skopos, Yuji, Burek, Yuji, Mak, Burek, Yuji, Burek,
Hedgehows,
Skopos, Osto, Yuji, Burek, Yuji, Mak, Hedgehows, Skopos, Skopos, Mak, Hedgehows, Mak, Osto, Hedgehows, Oso, Skopos, Oso, Mos Intum, Skopos, Burek, Mos Intum, Hedgehows, Hedgehows, Eshlost, Hedgehows, Yuji. Burek diat. Yuji diat. Skopos. Yuji.
Yuji.
Yuji. Also Yuji. Skopos. Burek most intum. Burek. Yuji.
Skopos. Burek. Mos intem.
Yuji. Burek. Petros. Eshlos. Most intum.
Skopos. Eshlos. Yuji. Burek. Burek. Yuji.
Skopos.
Yuji. Yuji. Osto. Mos intem. Mos intem.
Burek. Osto. Hedgehos. Telos Marke. Burek. Telos Marke. Hedgehos. Telos Marke. Telos Marke. Hedgehos. Yuji. Mak. Skopos. Telos Marke. Orofrog. Burek. Telos Marke. Orofrog. Hedgehos. Skopos. Burek. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Telos Marke. Burek. Telos Marke. Burek. Skopos. Hedgehos. Skopos. Telos Marke. Yuji. Hedgehos. Yuji. 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 Skopos. Skopos. Orofrog. Hedgehos. Yuji.
Skopos. Skopos. Burek. Also most intum.
Hedgehos. Mak. Skopos. Burek. Skopos.
Skopos. Yuji. Most intum.
Mak. Skopos. Burek.
Yuji. Also most intum.
Burek. Yuji. Mos intem.
Skopos. Yuji.
Yuji. Mos intem. Burek. Mos intem.
Burek. Skopos. Also. Yuji. Also most intum. Yuji.
Skopos.
Hedgehos. Skopos. Burek.
Skopos.
Skopos. Diat.
Skopos.
Yuji. Eshlost.
Burek. Yuji.
Burek. Hedgehos.
Burek. Skopos. Skopos.
Skopos. Burek. Mos intem.
Yuji. Skopos. Skopos.
Hedgehos.
Yuji. Burek.
Burek. Most intum.
Burek. Yuji. Yuji.
Dios.
Burek. Skopos. Yuji.
Skopos. Hedgehos. Skopos. Burek.
Yuji.
Also.
Burek. Mos intem.
Skopos. Burek.
Skopos.
Burek, Schloss, Yuji, Mat. Burek,
Yuji. Skopos. Intom. Burek.
Yuji. Skopos. Skopos.
Burek.
Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Porofras. Skopos.
Burek. Mos intom.
Yuji.
Yuji. Yuji. Kepjos.
Skopos. Yuji.
Yuji.
Burek. Skopos.
Burek. Herr Joes. Schlost.
Yuji. Porofras. Yuji.
Dilis Moke, a porofras, a porofras.
Herr Joes.
Skopos.
Herr Joes. Schlost.
Dilis
Yuji.
Moke,
Burek. Burek.
Dilis Moke,
Burek. Yuji. Osto.
Skopos.
a porofras.
Yuji. Burek. Schlost.
Burek. Mak. Mak.
Yuji. Osto.
Skopos.
Burek.
Dilis Moke,
Skopos.
Yuji. Yuji. Skopos.
Yuji. Schloss.
Yuji. Osto.
Yuji.
Skopos.
Kepjos.
Herr Joes.
Schloss.
Yuji.
Kepjos. Lost. Mak.
Burek. Skopos. Skopos. Yuji. Osto.
Kepjos. Lost. Kepjos.
Burek.
Yuji.
Skopos. Burek. Yuji.
Yuji. Schlost. Skopos.
Skopos. Skopos.
Mak,
Burek.
Kepjos.
Yuji.
Mak,
Schloss. Yuji. Schloss. Burek.
Mak,
Herr Joes. Skopos.
Burek.
Herr Joes. Schloss.
Skopos.
Yuji.
Kepjos.
Burek.
Skopos. Yuji.
Burek. Yuji.
Yuji. Lost. Lost.
Yuji.
a porofras,
Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Yuji.
a porofras.
Skopos. Yuji.
Burek. Also Diat.
Burek. Burek. Yuji. Yuji.
Dilis Moke,
Burek. Yuji.
Yuji. Schloss.
Burek. Also Diat.
Skopos.
Burek. Mos intom.
Skopos. Yuji. Schloss. Yuji.
Burek. Lost. Diat.
Yuji. Burek. Burek. Schloss. Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji.
Dilis Moke,
Burek. Schloss. Osto. Diat.
Yuji. Lost. Also Diat.
Dilis porofras,
Skopos. Schloss. Yuji.
Burek.
Yuji. Schloss.
Yuji. Schloss.
Skopos. Burek. Schloss. Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
Herr Joes.
Mak.
Yuji. Mak.
Yuji. Schloss.
Burek. Diat.
Burek.
Yuji. Intom. Also. Skopos. Mak. Also. Kepjos. Mak. Yuji.
Skopos. Yuji.
Kepjos. Most intom. Also.
Skopos.
Dilis
Yuji.
Moke,
Skopos. Skopos. Mak. Diat. Burek. Mak. Lost. Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
Yuji.
Yuji.
Burek. Schloss. Ma. Schloss. Burek. Ma. Skopos. Schloss. Yuji. Ma. Yuji.
Herjos. Herjos. Yuji. Skopos.
Ma. Schloss. Yuji. Burek. Schloss. Ma. Yuji.
Herjos.
Burek.
Herjos.
Burek. Skopos. Also. Herjos. Yuji. Yuji. Intum. Yuji.
Burek. Schloss. Ma.
Burek. Yuji. Schloss. Yuji.
Herjos. Intum. Intum. Herjos. Intum.
Burek.
Mos intum.
Herjos.
Skopos. Schloss. Yuji. Yuji.
Burek. Yuji.
Burek. Lost. Burek. Mos Intum.
Burek. Schloss. Yuji.
Yuji. Mos intum.
Yuji. Skopos.
Mos intum.
Skopos.
Herjos. Burek. Intum.
Burek. Skopos. Skopos.
Herjos.
Burek. Burek. Skopos. Schloss.
Diat. Herjos. Diat.
Burek. Yuji. Yuji. Schloss.
Herjos. Diat.
Burek.
Skopos. Yuji.
Herjos. Mak. Mos intum.
Yuji. Burek.
Yuji. Burek. Intum. Yuji. Diat.
Herjos. Eschloss. Yuji.
Schloss. Yuji. Burek. Schloss. Burek.
Diat. Herjos. Eschloss. Yuji. Herjos.
Mos intum.
Burek. Yuji. Burek.
Burek. Yuji.
Schloss.
Burek. Schloss.
Yuji. Schloss.
Skopos. Yuji. Herjos.
Herjos. Also.
Burek.
Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Herjos. Skopos. Skopos. Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Skopos. Herjos. Herjos. Yuji. Herjos. Also.
Skopos.
Burek. Yuji.
Burek.
Oops. Yeah. Maybe. I don't mind Kronos here. Maybe I should have gone raw, but sometimes I don't mind Kronos. I think though probably yeah, eco is fine. It was that early push there. yeah, certainly I didn't have the, I was not ready for the pressure with only 1 Rax. Maybe here too I go with a 4-minute age up. Would probably be better. I'm trying to see. Because, yeah, the 434, which is even already a little bit slower. But probably I should, on this one, just go back to the basics and do raw on this map. Raw isn't terrible here. It's just the 4, yeah. Sometimes I have the tendency to overthink things a little bit. And look at these. These aren't even collecting fish. They're just sitting there. Similar to game 1, though, just a ton of eco mismanagement. So, for example, when we hit archaic jade is easy, but oh, this is why yeah, this villager went to wood when he was supposed to go to cows. My initial waypoint here, pretty fantastic. That was only like a minute of idle villager time for those fine fellas. But yeah, maybe let's see. Well, this just makes it very simple for me going forward. All I have to do is just win my last 2 series. It's no big deal. If I'm up at 4 minutes, he shouldn't have got this dock up either. He barely got it up. I get a lot more pressure in on here. How many bills did I kill anyway? I think he saved. I think I only killed 1 bill. But the goal would be here to prevent this dock and deconstruct this dock, and then he's pushed up to this side. But I was floating lots of resources, and maybe the town center grab is a little greedy, but I feel like I kind of have to get it. Got it just in time, but then, yeah, the military. Because I'm floating tons of resources. Let's see, though, on the first game here, what my heroic timing was. So 8:30 is a slow heroic in this situation. But yeah, I messed up. I had too many bills up here. I still have 5 even after switching over. So normally I'm shifting. What is my age up time to? 409. See, that's even 7 seconds, 8 seconds slow already. So I had 7 seconds of idle town center time.
You need to.
She's the one holding the gold that is supposed to drop. Shit, 393 gold. Oh, this lady. And then we have this. So in my practice games, the town center, I was building it at 4:30. So purely by my own stupidity and build inefficiency, this town center came up 30 seconds later. which is a fairly substantial problem. Yeah, you got more goats than I was kind of hoping that you'd get, but the goal here is to take control of the map and hog the hunt, which is a faster gather rate anyway, which I did. It's just I was inefficient here. But yeah, because this is actually, of the 2 games that I played against Ryfang, this is the best setup as far as resources. I mean, I get walrus right next to my town center, some back hunt as well. Like this should have been an 815 easily, an age up, easily 815. But again, just self-inflicted idiocy. Costed. Slow to get my pickaxe too. And if we're up, we essentially would be aging up now. This would be the time in 5 seconds I would be up right here.
Gering.
This is when I would age up. And there would be absolutely no pressure on my Migdal building it. But yeah, 848 is way too slow.
Gering.
So, yeah, it really, I mean, not that it would have made turned a loss into a win, but certainly just the self-inflicted problems there were gigantic. 348, I don't know if you really get a whole lot of benefit, but it's amazing when it comes down to it and you look at small mistakes and how much of an impact they have on the game, where oh, this is the wrong one. The small mistakes where my transition from food to wood is I left too many villagers on food because I can't count, I'm a dummy. Creates all of those problems down the road for me, where not only was I messed around and was slow to age up, but cost me 30 seconds of a town center, which cost me at least 30 seconds of an age up, which cost me more than 30 seconds as far as getting my Migdal up along with villagers dead. And that kind of stuff is huge. I needed to pull this walrus in too before he came and killed it. So it's kind of disappointing, that kind of errors. Like, if I'm going to lose, I would rather it just be straight up I just got pounded. Like game 2 is okay. But like this one is a little more frustrating because even with the loss, it's like, you know, if I just don't do stupid unforced errors, this game is so much different. How many builds did I lose here? Too many. It's like even in a build differential, like I should be ahead by more than 5 or 6. I should be ahead by 10 at least, which would be a huge difference. Because then with the pressure on the Migdal, it just took too long to get any pressure on the map. Do some raids and stuff, because he had spots to hit. Yeah, I could hit the gold there, hit the wood lines. But here, he had good good pressure there. I was a little slow. And this here too is when I need to be immediately ready to get the town center. Because not getting this town center was a huge problem. Because that's the town center that I grab this and I get the Fortitude town center advantage. And that's what Set needs, is the Fortitude town center advantage. But too slow to get it. Bitch again, yeah. Just so much of this is just down to the early idiocy, mismanaging eco. Because I should be even or ahead in economy, but I'm just not. Like, this is. I'd actually be interested to see comparing. So. $830, we're at 5,600. 1115, we're at 92. 1430, we're at 16.7. And let's take a look at, I think. No, that's not it.
In which
What was the first game I played against Ryfang? Okay, it was this one. So let's just compare economies. At 830, 1115, and 1430. And see. Yeah. Even this one was a little bit rough, but so I'm having to gazelle gather. So let's just compare on this one. This one might have been my 820. I got an 820 with no walrus. In that game I have 3 walrus. Yeah, obviously it's a little different because Antozz naturally is a better player than Ryfang. But I'll compare all 3 real quick. Good to see I had consistently had idle villager time in everyone. Look at these. Built the Alright. Let's compare resources here. Ooh. We canceled, so there's an extra 1,300. So at 830. It's actually pretty even. 1115. Because I need to subtract 1,300 from this. 10.7. So that's 1,500 resources, and then 1,430 is, yeah, like 4 grand more. And where was the other one? This one? Is this the one I want? Yeah. -4, -2.5, -2. Whether or not this interests anyone watching. Yeah, again. This one's pretty rough too. I mean, that setup for me was just so good in that game. Looking at the time. Yeah, there's a certain part of me that says, well, maybe I should just play raw every game. Because when I'm not very active, you kind of want to go with what you know. I don't know. See, in this game, I'm already aged up and stuff. So let's see. Let's see what the differences are this time. Actually, even. Because again, I clicked the wrong one. 830 is even. 1115. A little bit better, about plus 500, 700 here. And then 1430. Yeah, still ahead. And these games had by like 2 grand in this game. So yeah, those games just even were the best setup I had was in the game against Antozz. And I was still behind quite considerably. But oh well. So the good thing is losing that series isn't the end. So what it does mean, let's take a look at really quick again. So let's see if they updated this now. So that puts Antozz as he got first place in the division. I'm 2 and 3. If I win my next 2 games, and it doesn't really matter what the results are, I do advance. But if I lose one, I'm out for sure, because I have Odin King left and Super AFM left. So and Super AFM has Miracle Man left. So as long as I get to 4 wins, 4 and 3, I will advance regardless. Need to play a lot better though. So let's take a look and see the maps that we've got. Oh, where are the maps? Oh, I missed. Let's see the bins here. Super AFM. Gold Rush, Calm Shores, and Oasis. Against Odin King, I got Tundra Pools, Frozen Waste, Savannah. That's going to be tough. That will be hard. I mean, not that Super AFM will be easy, but I could see me doing decently in these maps. Gold Rush, Calm Shores, Oasis. But playing against the Norse, Tundra Pools, Frozen Waste, Savannah will be some tough sledding there. But we'll see. So probably my next matches will be next week at some point. So could have done better. Anyway, thanks for the raid, Blackadder. But I need to head out. I got things I got to do with my life. Antozz played well. I mean, for all the ifs and buts, and we'll say I could have done this better, that better. Antozz played well, especially that second game. I didn't really have a chance. I probably should have just done raw. The Kronos play there was kind of lackluster. But oh well. Yeah, Super AFM and Odin King. Yeah, these last 2 matches for me have not been good. Gold Lion kind of trashed me, and Antozz kind of trashed me. So started out pretty well. Put up a nice fight against Tiger Boss. Nice series against Miracle Man. Actually beat him. But then these last two, I think, as you can. The part of it too is I was kind of active coming into this first round, but since then I have barely had time to play, which is kind of obvious. There's like an obvious, to me, there's an obvious decrease in my playing ability as the season has gone on, which, oh well, that's part of the dad life. I'm on a schedule now where I don't have very much free time, so hard to keep up with these young fellas. But we'll get it. We'll get it. I at least, I mean, obviously I want to win the last two matches, but I at least want to win one for sure. Like if I can end 3-4, I feel like that's a decent result for me. But 2-5 would be disappointing. Um, I'm better than that. But yeah, the Odin maps are. They will be tough. Tundra pools, frozen wastes, and Savannah. I'll have to do something very good to win that series. But all right, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. Suppose I could send people over somewhere. We'll send you guys to soup. Bye, free curds.